Hello and welcome to WePC. My name is Sarah and in this video I'll be reviewing the Corsair RGB K55 Pro XT. While the K55 RGB Pro XT keyboard comes out at a higher price than the previous K55, the non-XT variant looks to be a direct replacement, costing around that magic $50. So let's waste no further time and jump right into it. As always, we'll start with the design. The K55 RGB Pro XT is 100% a wired keyboard with a floating keycap design. With this switched off, you would be hard stretched to find the differences between this and its older brother. But we can clearly see off the bat that the logo has been updated and the lighting has been improved. The overall dimensions are slightly longer than the Corsair K70 keyboard at 481mm, with the G keys located on the left side. The width was again more or less identical to its previous iteration at 167mm, with a depth measuring in at 36mm. I feel there is a balanced amount of space between the macro keys and the main keyboard keys. This means you are not going to be knocking onto those macro keys when typing, but you'll be able to comfortably access them during fast gameplay. The all-black simplistic design is one that many will favour, with the only bit of flair coming from the RGB backlighting. The top of the keyboard is where we see the volume and lighting controls. It is a glossy material and adds to the overall aesthetics, but it's probably not best to be touched as it's a real fingerprint magnet. The board does come with MIDI keys, which is an added bonus, but I would have liked to see a volume bar featured too. The rest of the board is made of matte black plastic, and while there isn't much to say on this, it remains lightweight at 940 grams with minimal flex. So in terms of looks, the K55 is rather simplistic, but we know there are many of you that would rather go for the minimal style, and the K55 certainly fits into that bracket. Looking at the back, everything is pretty standard. This of course is a hardwired gaming keyboard, so no detachable USB cable unfortunately. There is also no pass-through with this, but that is to be expected as we see a lot of manufacturers moving away from such features. There are 4 rubber pads on the underside of the board to keep it steady, and after some testing I can reassure you this board really won't move around when you're playing your games. The only downside I have found with the underside of this keyboard are the 2 pop-out feet. They are not made of the strongest of plastics. I caught the right side foot in the nook in my desk and there was no problems clicking it back in, but it did surprise me that the foot came loose with so little force. Moving on to features now, and even though this is a budget focused keyboard, there is still a long list of useful features. You get one of Corsair's detachable wrist rests with this board, and while it is just simply textured plastic, it works well and supports my wrist during extended typing and gaming sessions. At first glance, the wrist rest seems to not be anything special, but after using this keyboard for an extended amount of time, it has certainly enhanced my overall experience. Corsair has smashed it with these careful measurements, creating a great unison between the board, wrist rest and desk seamlessly. Due to the K55 being a dome switch keyboard, it's spill and dust resistant, which essentially means you can get away with the odd spill and it'll be quite easy to clean, but we wouldn't recommend you start pouring your favorite Monster energy drink all over it. The RGB on the older K55 was neither vibrant nor per key, so the Pro XT coming in with those features is a huge pro. You can tweak the lighting how you like it, Personally, I have applied lighting to my editing keys to make the overall creative process easier. Although I would have liked to see more definition of RGB to each key colour I have assigned, I found that there was a slight spill of light between the keys. You can also turn it off entirely, but for me the board looks best when the vibrant is maxed out. I have found the RGB on this keyboard has really caught my attention, not only with the gorgeous preset designs, but the vast range of colours from neon to pastel shades. For those of you who like to customize everything, don't you worry, this board works brilliantly with the Corsair iQ software, allowing you to add your spark to this vibrant keyboard. The Corsair K55 RGB Pro XT is a membrane keyboard. Now yes, this isn't to everyone's taste. However, the dome switches on the K55 RGB Pro XT feel excellent and very mechanical-like. I have tested quite a few keyboards at WePC, and I found myself in that limbo spot between favouring mechanical or membrane. Well, the K55 has not swayed me to either side, but presented a brilliant in-between option in my opinion. I say these keys are mechanical-like simply because they have a tactile bump. But the main selling point behind these types of switches is the quietness. They are near silent and perfect for those who hate the key chatter that comes from a mechanical board. This thing performed very well in gaming. Now yes, it's not a mechanical keyboard, so it won't be as responsive. However, I never noticed any obvious detriments. Playing games like CSGO was a breeze and I really enjoyed this board. So there we have it guys. I always enjoy testing Corsair keyboards as they never dip below a certain level of quality, no matter if it is a budget focused model or one of their flagship keyboards. Look-wise, I wasn't blown away by the K55 at first, but its performance, feel and addictive key presses really stole the show for me. So much so, it's become my new keyboard here at WePC. Well, if they allow me to keep it, that is. This keyboard is now more vibrant than ever, with a long list of gaming features and an affordable price tag. So is it worth buying? Absolutely. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know down in the comments what you think of the Corsair K55, and if you're going to get one, please give me a like, a subscribe and hit the notification bell while you're down there. And if you look over here, there's going to be a video that we know you're going to enjoy. Thanks again guys.